If you're doing great. Well, in this video, we'll talk about 70,000 students face uncertainty, international protests over PGWP extensions. In recent weeks, a significant issue has emerged for international students in Canada, with around 70,000 post-graduation work permit (PGWP) holders facing the imminent expiration of their permits in 2024 and 2025. The lack of clarity regarding their future, coupled with evolving immigration policies, has sparked widespread protests across the country. From British Columbia to Ontario and Prince Edward Island, students are voicing their concerns through strikes, rallies, and public demonstrations. If you have any query, please contact us on Instagram and Gmail. This unrest highlights the growing frustration over perceived inequities in the immigration system and the challenges students face in securing permanent residency, PR. This video delves into the reasons behind the protests, the historical context of PGWP policies, and the current legislative landscape shaping the future for international students in Canada. So, to get all the information, pay attention and watch the video through to the end. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for upcoming episodes. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Recently, a significant issue has emerged concerning international students in Canada, particularly those holding post-graduation work permits, PGWP. With approximately 70,000 PGWP holders facing permit expirations in 2024 or 2025, many are concerned about their future in Canada. This article explores the current protests, historical context, legislative updates, and potential solutions for these students. If you have any query, please contact us on Instagram and Gmail. As of today, Canada has about 2.8 million temporary residents, excluding refugees and asylum seekers. Of these, around 2.4 million are international students and work permit holders. The impending expiration of PGWPs for 70,000 individuals has sparked widespread protests across Canada, including in British Columbia, Brampton, Ontario, and Prince Edward Island. The primary concerns driving these protests include unfair treatment, exploitation of alumni, and difficulties in obtaining permanent residency, PR. Historical context of PGWP extensions. Approximately 2.5 years ago, the Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, IRCC, introduced a temporary policy allowing PGWP holders to apply for an extension if their permits were about to expire. This policy extended work permits by 18 months, significantly benefiting many international students. For instance, those with a 1-year PGWP received an additional 18 months, totaling 2.5 years. Similarly, those with a 3-year PGWP gained an extra 18 months, extending their permits to 4.5 years. This extension helped many individuals improve their comprehensive ranking system, CRS, scores, leading to successful PR applications. Reasons for current protests. The current wave of protests is fueled by multiple issues. 1. Unfulfilled expectations. Many international students who arrived between 2020 and 2022 based their plans on the CRS scores at the time. Changes in immigration rules have led to disappointment as these students now struggle with lower scores due to stricter PR requirements. 2. Unfair treatment. Protesters argue that extending PGWPs was previously possible, and they seek similar consideration now. They feel that their investment in education and their efforts in Canada should be acknowledged with a fair chance to extend their work permits or secure PR. 3. Disrupted plans. Many students relocated to provinces with promising PR pathways, such as Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, and Alberta. However, recent changes have hindered their PR prospects, leading to frustration and a sense of betrayal. 4. Economic and social impact. The protests also highlight the broader issues of housing affordability and job market saturation. Some students feel that rising living costs and limited job opportunities are exacerbating their challenges. Government stance and historical policies. The Canadian government has consistently maintained that PGWPs can only be applied for once in a lifetime. The temporary extension policy introduced during the COVID-19 pandemic was a response to delays in PR applications and was not intended to be permanent. The government's position remains that international students must adapt to evolving policies and that there is no legal obligation to extend work permits indefinitely. Current legislative landscape. Several factors influence the legislative landscape surrounding PGWPs and PR. Changing immigration policies. Immigration policies are frequently updated to address various economic and social needs. The introduction of express entry in 2015 aimed to streamline PR processes, focusing on highly qualified individuals. However, recent trends suggest a shift towards provincial nominee programs, PNPs, and sector-specific needs. Provincial nominee programs, PNPs, provinces have increasingly relied on PNPs to address regional labor shortages. This shift has led to varying opportunities across provinces, with some regions experiencing easier PR pathways than others. Upcoming federal elections. The next federal elections in Canada are scheduled for October 2025. The current government, led by Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's Liberal Party in coalition with Jagmeet Singh's NDP, faces criticism for its handling of immigration issues. This political climate may influence future policies and decisions related to PGWPs and PR. Future outlook for international students. Adapting to policy changes, international students must remain adaptable as policies evolve. Historical trends indicate that immigration rules will continue to shift, affecting PR opportunities and work permit extensions. Focus on in-demand professions. Canada's current focus is on filling gaps in sectors such as healthcare, construction, and engineering. Students and prospective immigrants should align their skills and career goals with these high-demand fields to enhance their chances of obtaining PR. Research provincial demands. Prospective immigrants should research provincial demands and opportunities before relocating. Each province has specific requirements and needs that can impact PR applications and job prospects. Engagement with policymakers. Continued engagement with policymakers and advocacy for fair treatment is essential. Protests and public discourse can influence policy decisions and highlight the needs of international students. The situation facing the 70,000 international students with expiring PGWPs is a complex and evolving issue. The protests underscore the challenges of navigating Canada's immigration system amidst changing policies and economic pressures. While the government maintains that PGWPs are a one-time opportunity, there is a growing call for fair treatment and reconsideration of policies. As students prepare for the future, understanding the legislative landscape, aligning with in-demand professions, and engaging in advocacy will be crucial. The outcome of ongoing protests and upcoming federal elections will likely shape the future of international students in Canada. For now, staying informed and adaptable remains key to navigating the uncertainties of the immigration system. That is all for today. In this video, what are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next video. Till then, take care.